Hey there, welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the science behind what we eat. Today, we're diving headfirst into the salty topic of salt. We often use salt when cooking, not only to complement kitchen spices. Salt, especially sodium chloride, has several properties beneficial to the body when consumed in the right amounts. Before going to the main point, I will review the benefits first. 1. Electrolyte balance. Salt helps maintain the balance of electrolytes in the body, particularly sodium and potassium ions. Electrolytes are essential for nerve transmission, muscle function, and maintaining fluid balance within cells and tissues. Adequate electrolyte balance is crucial for overall health and proper physiological functioning. 2. Fluid regulation. Salt regulates the body's fluid balance. Sodium, the primary component of salt, helps the body retain water by osmosis. This process ensures proper hydration levels and prevents dehydration, especially during increased fluid loss through sweating or urination. 3. Nerve and muscle function. Sodium ions from salt transmit nerve impulses and facilitate muscle contraction. These processes are fundamental for various physiological functions, including movement, sensation, and organ function. Adequate salt intake ensures optimal nerve and muscle performance throughout the body. 4. pH balance. Salt contributes to maintaining the body's acid-base balance, also known as pH balance. It helps regulate the pH of bodily fluids, including blood and extracellular fluid, to ensure proper metabolic function and enzyme activity. Maintaining the correct pH balance is critical for cellular health and overall homeostasis. 5. Nutrient absorption. Salt aids in absorbing certain nutrients, such as glucose and amino acids, in the small intestine. Sodium ions facilitate the transport of these nutrients across the intestinal lining, allowing for efficient nutrient uptake and utilization by the body. This process is essential for energy production, tissue repair, and overall metabolic function. 6. Iodine source. Iodized salt, which contains added iodine, is a crucial source of this essential mineral. Iodine is necessary for thyroid hormone synthesis, which regulates metabolism, growth, and development. Adequate iodine intake helps prevent iodine deficiency disorders, including hypothyroidism and goiter. 7. Taste enhancement. Salt enhances the flavor of food by stimulating taste receptors on the tongue. It amplifies the perception of sweetness, bitterness, and other taste sensations, making food more palatable and enjoyable. Proper seasoning with salt can encourage appetite and promote adequate nutrient intake. So, what happens to the kidneys if you consume too much salt? When the kidneys experience excess salt, they share several physiological responses to maintain the body's balance of salt and water. For more details, let's explore it. 1. Increased water retention. Excess salt in the bloodstream creates an osmotic imbalance, causing water to move from cells into the bloodstream to dilute the salt concentration. The kidneys respond by retaining more water to help restore the balance. 2. Increased blood volume. The blood circulation volume increases with water retention. It can increase blood pressure as the heart works harder to pump the increased blood volume. 3. Activation of the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, RAAS. The RAAS is a hormone system that helps regulate blood pressure and fluid balance. Excess salt can trigger the RAAS, releasing hormones like renin, angiotensin II, and aldosterone. These hormones act to increase blood pressure and promote sodium retention in the kidneys, exacerbating the problem of excess salt. 4. Damage to kidney function. Prolonged exposure to high salt levels can damage the delicate structures of the kidneys. The increased workload on the kidneys to filter excess salt can lead to kidney damage over time. Chronic kidney disease, CKD, may develop as a result of sustained stress on the kidneys. 5. Fluid imbalance. Excessive salt intake can disrupt the body's balance of fluids and electrolytes. It can lead to edema, swelling, dehydration, and electrolyte abnormalities, affecting various bodily functions. 6. Increased risk of cardiovascular disease. High salt intake is a significant risk factor for hypertension. High blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for cardiovascular diseases such as heart attack, stroke, and heart failure. 7. Bone health. Some research suggests that high salt intake may increase calcium loss in the urine, weakening bones and increasing the risk of osteoporosis. 8. Other health issues. Excessive salt intake has been associated with various health problems, including stomach cancer, obesity, and autoimmune diseases. That's the disaster caused by salt, and we can't ignore it, so be aware of foods that contain a lot of salt, including 1. Processed meats. Bacon, sausage, ham, and deli meats are often high in sodium due to the curing process. 2. Canned foods. Canned soups, vegetables, and beans often contain added salt for flavor and preservation. 3. Snack foods. Chips, pretzels, crackers, and other snack foods are typically high in salt. 4. Cheese. Some types of cheese, mainly processed cheese, can be high in sodium. 5. Fast food. Burgers, fries, pizza, and other fast foods are often loaded with salt. So, what's the verdict? Is salt a friend or foe? Like many things in life, moderation is key. While salt is essential for our bodies to function correctly, consuming too much can harm our health. Remember, it's important to read nutrition labels and be mindful of your salt intake. Thanks for joining us on this salty adventure. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tasty insights. Until next time, happy and healthy eating.